Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Monday. Monday. It would be really helpful. I need a calendar on my desk, I think. Yeah, I think something. I need a calendar, I think. I think today is January 11th, Monday. Let me double check really quick. Yep, the 11th. Perfect. Monday. Happy Monday, guys. I hope you had a great weekend, a really good weekend. We did. So that's all we can ask for, right? Okay, so welcome back. My name is Heather Hope. I talk about the law of attraction and business and other things too. Yeah, every so often I publish a bonus episode about some other specific topics. One, I do have a episode of how I manifested my amazing husband, and I recently posted another one of how I manifested happiness in my life. Basically, how I got rid of the depression I had. And that, I think I posted it last week. That one's an hour and a half long. And it dives in a bit about my past and my life and some stuff that I just never talk about because I don't think about it. If you don't talk about something, you don't think about it, you just don't think about it. Like it will go away. Over some time it will go away. And then it's like you don't even have the memory recall. It just won't come to you very quickly, which is really cool. Anyhow, let's jump to today. If you don't know, this is The Inspired Entrepreneur. It's based off the book with the same name. The link is down in the description somewhere. You can find the book on Amazon. Okay, so let me read it. It's just a few lines for today. The universe said yes. All you have to do is line up with it. Know it's done. Get ready for it. Act as if it's already in physical form. I want you to keep moving forward. Keep focused on what you want, not what you don't want. Literally, every single day, a reminder. Every single day, a reminder. I could say this every single day, and you could hear it every single day because we do. We all need to hear this every single day. This last sentence. Keep focused on what you want, not what you don't want. Like every single, is that not like the best daily reminder? Just that alone. I should just put it on my page every day. Keep focused on what you want, not what you don't want, because it's so easy to just focus on the things you don't want. Like if it's current reality that you don't want, something in your current reality that you don't want, it's easy to stay focused on it. And then you get bogged down and in a funk because it's not what you want. And it's just, it's awful. So let's go back. The universe said yes. Whatever it is that you want. And remember, whatever you focus on, whatever you put your attention on, whatever you put your ears, eyes, thoughts, words, what else? Touch, whatever it is, your senses, right? Your five senses and your thoughts, whatever it is. If it's stuff you don't want or stuff you do want, whatever you're putting your attention on, you're saying you want more of that, please. More of that. And the universe says, okay, whatever you're putting your attention on, you're asking for more of that. And the universe says, okay, remember that. This is so powerful. This is one of the most powerful things is whatever you put your attention on, you put your focus on, whatever it is, whatever you're dwelling on, thinking about, not, getting upset about, you're asking for more automatically. Whatever you put your attention on, you're asking for more. So the reminder, keep focused on what you want, not what you don't want. So whenever you got to catch yourself, and I do this all the time, when I realize that I'm focused on something I don't want, I'm like, oh yeah, what do I want? Okay. And I focus on that. It's just a quick switch in my mind. That's all it is. That's all it is. So somebody posted in Abraham. I think I'm only in one Abraham Hicks group at this point because Facebook groups just annoy me, just in general. I have to, oh God. I've been staying off social media a lot lately. I got back on like a couple days ago and it's just like, and then now I'm like, no, I got to stay off. I'm just happier off because it's just a different world. Social media is a completely different world. And I'd rather stay in my physical world here in my house than the world of social media and opinions and people's energy and thoughts and beliefs and all that. So, but there was one last week, somebody asked, what law of attraction type movie would you recommend like on Netflix? I'm like, okay, cool. And somebody said the movie, what's it called? It's called Happy Thank You More Please. I think it's called that. It's all like one word. Happy Thank You More Please. And I'm like, okay. So I find it. I find it on YouTube. It wasn't on Netflix. I found it on YouTube and I'm watching it. And I'm forgetting what this is supposed to be, a law of attraction like type movie. It was one scene. An hour and like 45-minute movie. And it was one scene that even had those words in it. And I was just like, what the hell was that? It wasn't a bad movie. It was just like, what am I watching this for? And it was just, but I liked um the one scene. I'm just saying one scene in an entire movie is what the title of the movie. It had nothing to do with the movie. It was just like such a random scene. It was like they wanted this one scene. They titled the movie after this one scene and built this entire movie around it. It was just ridiculous. But anyway, like I said, it's not a bad movie. It's an okay movie. But I liked the wording of it of like, thank you more, please. Thank you more, please. Like you say thank you about something and then you say more, please. And they, mention the universe and it's like, more, please. And I like that. I was like, thank you, more, please, of this, whatever it is. It's like, that was like the only thing I took from it because it was just, I was just really shocked that that's all it was. But anyway, so whatever you put your focus on, the universe says, yes, more, here's more. You want more? Here's more. And so all you have to do is line up with what you want, whatever it is you really do want, the universe has said yes. Because, but the thing is you have to line up with it. So I wrote a post. So I'm recording this, I think Saturday night. And I wrote a post today because I was talking to someone. And this is kind of why I stopped coaching, because of this a little frustration as a coach. And I'm not alone in this. Every coach I've ever spoken to who is like really honest about it says the same thing. And I see it in some courses I'm in of doing the work, like doing the work. I can tell when people are doing the work or not because of the way that they're talking or writing or manifesting in their life. So I wrote this little post of like, if your life is not getting better, then you're not doing the work. And it's one of those like in your face type of like, you got to do the work. Like, talking to the same people for, I've only been doing this specific stuff for 2 years. It was January 2 years ago that I started moving from, I was a love coach right before I became a business coach in law of attraction and, or money business coach. And, so it's been 2 years since I've met some people some people that follow me and some people that I've worked with. And, when they continue the same exact story that they have for the past year and a half, 2 years, however long, I know that they're not really doing the work. Because if you're doing the work, then you would be further along. You wouldn't be saying the same exact things that you've been saying for 2 years. Does that make sense? Like, so as a coach, like this is why I don't coach anymore, because people literally just don't do the work. And this is why I didn't become a college professor. I thought about it. I was really considering, but I don't want to teach like 100, 200 level courses. I would want to do grad school. Like I thought about doing that. I'm not at this point because it's in psychology and counseling, what my degrees are in. So I don't think I would teach that now, but I'm a bit biased on the subjects. But I wouldn't want to do freshman type of work because typically freshmen's psych, oh God, it's so boring anyway, but typically people just don't do the work. Kids don't do the work. So I would get frustrated because I'm serious about my work. I'm serious about what I teach. Like, this is what I teach, and I'm serious about it. So when people don't take it seriously and they don't read the material or don't do the work or do anything like that, and then they continue to ask me the same questions, obviously showing me that they didn't do the work, I'm like, I can't keep repeating myself for 2 years to the same people. To talk about like yesterday's podcast, I talk about I don't want to do the same thing every day. I don't want to do the same thing every week. I don't want to say the same thing to the same people every week, every month, every year, because they are not doing the work. Does that make sense? No matter if I'm being paid or not. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm getting paid. I don't want to do it. So I got honest with myself of like, I don't even care if clients pay me. I don't want to repeat myself every time I'm talking to someone because they're choosing not to do the work. Or they're choosing not to open up the lessons I've created. And I had, enough people not doing the work that is the biggest reason why I closed down my coaching program. Because I had majority of the people didn't do the work. So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't care if I'm getting paid. I don't want to do this. So there's no expansion there. There was no excitement. There was no it was just more of the same. And I didn't want more of the same. I want more. So, that's just the way it is. And that is the way it is. It's not just my program. It's every coach that I know that does courses or group coaching or anything like that. It's the majority that I've seen. It's like the same complaint. And I hear other coaches saying, what you're saying right now proves to me that you haven't done the work. You haven't gone through the lesson. You haven't, I have somebody that I work with a little bit. I'm in his course and he says that to her. He's pretty blunt and I love it because he's like, what you're saying right now just shows me that you haven't gone through the coursework yet. Go back because I'm not repeating myself. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Because he's like, I'm moving to the next subject. You need to catch up. Go do the coursework. And I'm like, God, that was really good. Because, it's a different kind of subject. It's kind of like once you learn it, you kind of know it. Now, law of attraction is a bit different. There's tons of levels of belief and understanding. And, you have to kind of like psychology, you have to hear it like a million times before you really get it, right? Other stuff, if it's something like definitions of something in a field and, kind of like real estate or like my other business, mortgage loans and stuff. And like, you just learn it and you just remember it and then you know it. It's not like you have to believe it or it is what it is. Right. So so it is a frustration as a coach that people don't do the work. So I stopped doing it. I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. It doesn't excite me. So for me, it's like, no, I'd rather spend my time writing and speaking, and people can take it or they can leave it, but it has nothing to do with me. That's on them. So anyhow, the universe said yes. All you have to do is line up with it. Know it's done. Get ready for it. Act as if it's already in physical form. Now, a few days ago, I shared what I write every day, the 10 manifestations of 2021. Let me tell you what date it was. It was, I don't know, maybe it was January 9th or the 8th. I think it was the 9th. It's the 9th. It was like, well, the 9th is when I share on my podcast, on this podcast, the things that I've been writing every day. And I'm writing it at this point as if I'm writing this thing of like, these are the, like, if I had to name 10 amazing, really cool manifestations that occurred in 2021, these are it. And so I'm picturing myself kind of in December of 2021, writing that this is the year that I've had. And I shared the 10 things that I'm really focused on, and I write them every day. So I'm focused on more and more daily, picturing myself as if it's already done. So that's the work that I'm consistently doing every day. That's one thing. I just keep moving forward. So that's what I write. I want you to keep moving forward. When you get stuck on something that is bothering you in your current reality, focus on the outcome that you want. Focus, visualize, daydream about the outcome that you really want. What is it that you really want? Do the work. The work is lining it up. The work is using your thoughts to line it up. Using your thoughts. Line it up. Get yourself in a good mood. If you find yourself out of sorts, take a look at it and see what's bothering you. Because it's guidance. Guidance is telling you. Your guidance is telling you. Your emotions are telling you. If you don't like something, take a look at it and be like, you know what? I'm going to be honest with myself. I don't want to do this anymore. Because so often, this is what the Soul Aligned Business taught me. This is my program that taught me. I was my best student, of course, because I do the work. I do the work every single day. I do the work. And that's why my life keeps transforming the way that it does. But I created the Soul Aligned Business, and I realized that one of the most important things that I can do is to be honest with myself of what it is I really want and the things that I don't like. And to stop doing the things that I don't like. So, it's a really important thing. Be honest with yourself. What do you really want? Forget about society. Forget about the people around you. What do you really want? And focus on that. Do whatever you have to do to get yourself in line with that. Okay, I'm going to let you go, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thank you.